Today, we're picking up right where we left off. So as you can see, our mega base is right here in front of us, and we started building that last episode. If you didn't see it, go check it out. Off camera though, I only made one change, and it is the gate right in front of us because you know, this base is supposed to make us invincible. So this is a nice added layer of protection. I probably won't be keeping it because it does not match the vibe, although I'll keep it for the time being. There's a lot of things that we need to get done in today's episode to continue building up our base. As you can see, it is a wasteland. There is nothing here. I have some more great ideas for this build that I'm gonna get to today, and if you guys are looking at this and you think something would look really good if I tried to build it, then comment it down below. I'd love to hear your guys' suggestions. But aside from all of that, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe if you're new for daily Lego Fortnite expert mode content, because in this server, if we die, the game is over. I feel like I do have to mention I have a charm that basically revives you once, but other than that, it's very high stakes. So yeah, let's get going. We got to build up this base a little bit more, and the first thing we need to do is transfer some items. I should also probably make a grappler, but I'm basically broke out here, so I gotta go get some stuff. I'll be right back. And we have arrived back to our level 10 grillage. Like I just mentioned, first thing I need is a grappler. And there we are. We made 2 just to be safe. Another thing I said I need to do is transfer all of my utility stations. All right, and now that this place is completely empty, it looks a little sad, so I think it's just time to leave forever. All of my villagers that are here are gonna stay here because I'm not gonna tear down the village hub. And what I'm actually gonna do is leave all of the grills here as well as that oven, so all of the villagers here are assigned to cook me food. So if I'm ever out on an adventure and I need some food, these guys got me covered. It's goodbye for now, but I do still have some items here like cursed bones that I'm leaving behind, so I'll be back, just maybe not on camera because there's nothing more to see here. The green village was very good while it lasted, but all good things come to an end. And today it is time to say goodbye. Anyway, we got our grapplers as well, which is very nice because finally we can travel a little bit faster again. So let's get home. And we have arrived back to home base, and I cannot get over the entrance to this thing. It's just so nice. Anyway, we're getting inside here because what we need to do next is put down all of the stations that we just stole from our original village. For the time being, I'm gonna leave them in this spot that I'm standing in right now. And that works for now. The next thing we're missing is a village square itself, because up to this point, I don't even have a village down, nor do I know if I can even put one here. And luckily we can. Okay. That would have been pretty bad if for some reason we couldn't put a village down, but we can put our village square down because I can always move it later. So I think for the time being, I don't really want to put it here. I feel like this middle area just needs to be open for people to walk around. So just give me a second. And we built ourselves a little something. I don't know if I love it, and I'm probably not going to keep this for more than like a week. But like I said, I need to put my village down, and I didn't want to put it on the floor. So let's go ahead and put a village square down in the center of this. Since there's a lot of red going on, we're going to label it red, and we're going to put B for boat. I know it's not actually a boat, but like it's in the water, so I don't know. It just makes sense to me. And for our name, I'm going to press random 3 times, and whatever it lands on is what we're going to take. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, what? Woodland Lake? I mean, this really isn't a woodland lake. I mean, I guess it is in the woods. You know what? I like that name. Woodland Lake, our grasslands level 1 village. I should be able to upgrade this thing quite a bit, so I guess I can get started on that. I'm also interested to see when villagers start showing up, but I'm happy to have our village square down. And you know what? I'm kind of thinking now, did I build... Wait, where's the village line? Oh, whoa. We are like perfectly in line. I don't know if you guys can see the village line on video, but it's right here. So we actually planned that perfectly. I have no idea how that came about, but I mean, we'll take it. That means our villagers should be able to travel all around the exterior of this place. Oh, and look at that. It's Maisie. You know, I did just say all of our villagers would be able to walk around the exterior with the village line, but what I didn't account for is that they're probably just gonna swim in the water a lot unless I block them off. That just means I'm gonna have to put a lot of effort into putting fences down around this place. But for now, maybe I can emote and they'll come over to me. Like, let's see. Is Maisie gonna come over here, or she could just... Yeah, no, never mind. It looks like she just wants to go for a swim. She said she's gonna stay the night at our village, but we'll leave her alone for now. Just had to fix a few little pieces that didn't need to be there. And I should probably add the wall that I just broke back to the building. So there's that. And my village is ready for an upgrade. As you can see, it's sparkling. The only problem is I don't have a way up there unless I want to waste a grapple shot. So we're going to add a staircase for a little bit. I don't know how long this will stay here, but this will help us get up. And honestly, this does look pretty cool. So I like it. And you know what? Maybe I can even punch these out. Once again, this little walkway is very temporary. I don't even have the resources I need to build the correct floor that I want, but this is a nice little staircase to get us up for the meantime. There is our first upgrade of our village. I'm also just gonna start cooking up some stuff we're gonna need to upgrade the village in later tiers. It's time to get this place actually going. But on top of all of the little tasks that I've been doing in today's video, there is one big task that we need to finish, and it is this right here. As you can see, not only is this one not done, but I have plans to build one on the other side as well, and that one has not even been started. That just means we got a lot of work to do. And we're gonna start up top on this one. As we could see, you just fall through the top, which is kind of on purpose, but also I need some sort of division between... Oh, I actually need like some sort of platform is what I'm trying to say, as I'm just struggling to get up here. So we're just gonna add bars that span across this thing. As you can see, we already have one here, and they fit perfectly just like that. And it's basically the closest thing we can get to the bars. There's no other items in the game that really replicate that to my knowledge, unless... You know what? These aren't bad either. They require plastoids though. I think I should probably get them. Okay, so I've never fought these guys in expert mode. Here goes nothing. And that was it. Those stormtroopers just got boxed like fish. That's only 9 plastoids though, and I'm gonna need so many. If I remember correctly, I could just break some of this stuff, and it also should maybe give me some plastoids. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, so some stuff does give you plastoids. Okay, and we got some plastoids, 82 to be precise. Should be more than enough for what we need now. And I'll come back here at some point to raid the caves and get some lightsabers, but that day is not today. We're just gonna go ahead and get out of here. And I think I mentioned this in my last video, but if you didn't know, my Star Wars cave is right here and my base is right there. In other words, they are very close to each other, and that was totally on purpose. Star Wars Island just has a ton of caves and resources waiting to be mined. So once I hit all of the caves around my general area, I can hit Star Wars Island and go crazy over there as well. If you guys are trying to decide where to build your base in expert mode, I'd really suggest making sure it's near all of the biomes. So as you can see, I have the desert biome right there and Frostland straight ahead. Not only that though, I have a shore biome, and I also have that cave like I mentioned. Just a little tip for you guys who are starting out in expert mode and don't know where to put your base. I would look for those things. Anyway, we've got plastoids now, so we can come back and finish off our tube. I was gonna say that the entryway just looks great already, but there's a little bit more work to do. Oh my... I can't make this up. Let's jump onto this. Okay, here we go. I love that the colors basically match the railings. So this fence looks great. We're gonna go ahead and just put a bunch of them down though. All right, and we're basically done. We're gonna put our last one right here and right here. And just like that, we now have a top portion. So yeah, I think this tube is essentially done. If you guys have any suggestions on what I could put here, let me know. I could probably put up some defense, maybe some storage. I have no clue yet, but I do like how protected this place is. Went ahead and upgraded our village again. Would you look at what we got here? It is Sunflower. To be honest with you, I don't know if I want Sunflower, but I'll take her in for now. I'll say live at my village, and oh yeah, I need a bed, duh. Just set up enough beds for all of our villager friends as they come in. And of course, I gotta assign a bed to myself, so I have a spawn here. But live in my village, we do have a bed for you, and just like that, we got our first villager. Like I said, definitely not keeping Sunflower forever. I want to find more rare villagers out in the wild, but it's a good starting point, so we'll take her for now. Could you please collect nearby resources? Thank you very much. I have a feeling we're gonna be able to upgrade this thing all the way to level 10 without placing anything else down, because I already have so much building around here. Looks like next we need some marble. Bang. Ooh, look at that. Our village square got a new look, and I also just realized it's facing the opposite way of the main entry, so maybe I should just delete it. I'll try to put it facing the right way. It's always hard for me to do that the first time around, but it looks like we did it second try. So now, whatever this is supposed to be, was that supposed to be like a face of some sort? I have no idea. Whatever it is, it's facing the correct way. And look at that. Sunflower is actually walking on all of the scaffoldings we've built. That was a question that I had, and it seems like she is making her way around pretty well. Anyway, we got a few more levels to get, so let's do that. And I just realized I can upgrade this one more time, but after that, I do need to go collect some resources. Another thing I need to do quickly is upgrade our crafting bench, because I totally forgot to do that. And just like that, we've got an epic crafting bench. Best tools in the game can now be crafted, and I'm still waiting for the day they release legendary tools. Having a gold pickaxe and a gold sword would be so much fun, and yeah, I don't know why it's not in the game yet, but I hope that they do that eventually. It only makes sense. I mean, Fortnite and gold rarity items, I feel like they go hand in hand, so maybe we'll get them soon. Anyway, like I mentioned, it's time to abandon my base again so we can go get those resources to get our village up to level 10, and the first thing we need is rough amber. And then the other thing I need is some obsidian, but I don't have any gear to protect me from the heat, so I'm gonna be burning in there. Let's just get in and out as quick as we can. Okay, so we got all of our obsidian, but there's also a hidden wall behind here, so I need to go in here. It doesn't even matter if I don't get anything good. It's just so satisfying to break those. Okay, and now it is time to go. Oh, wait. We just found a brute scale. That's sick. Oh my goodness. I did not expect to do that. Oh my goodness, it's fish stick. This is just the perfect villager for any village over the water. So of course we are inviting fish stick to our place. You know, like I said, eventually I'm hoping that I can go out there and find frozen peely, frozen fish stick, and all those guys. But I think I'm gonna keep fish stick for a while. I mean, just look at him. He's so epic. Could you please create me some textiles? Those will come in handy later. But I should now be ready to go ahead and upgrade our village. Not once, not twice, but oh my goodness. That was about to be a really cool way to get our village to level 10, but somehow it's not fully leveled up. Okay, I just need to put down a few more things, I guess. And I did this in my first village in this world. You guys saw it earlier, but I spammed a bunch of grills on the floor, and I wouldn't actually suggest doing this, especially if you have your villagers assigned to cook you food. But in my situation, I just needed a few tiny little additions so that we can upgrade this to level 10. So now if I come up here, I should be all good to get level 10 on this village. That's great. That means I can finally remove this. Like I said, I just didn't want to be using a grapple shot every time to get up, but it's kind of ugly, so we're going to get rid of it for now, and we'll pop our fences right back in. And the next thing I said that I wanted to do in today's video was build another one of these tunnels. A lot of effort went into this first one, but I think I should have it down a little bit now that I've already done it once. So straight ahead on the other side, we are going to build a tunnel, and it is storming outside. Our villagers have no idea what to do. They're terrified because there's literally not a single roof around this place. These poor villagers, they literally... Oh, she just jumped into the water, and he is freaking out as well. I didn't know they did this. That's so funny. Hang on. I gotta give you a... Wait. Why is he running away? Why is he running? Why is he just running? He's just saying no. And I was gonna try to give him some cover, but it looks like he found his own cover, and he's a little bit happier now. Anyway, that was a big distraction. Let's get into building this tunnel. Oh my goodness. Is that Turk? It is. Oh my goodness. It is our fishing villager. For those of you who don't know, Turk was introduced the same time that fishing was introduced to the game. I'm not sure if he's proficient in fishing, but it would be pretty cool to get a fish collection going, so I might assign him to do that. Although, actually, I don't even know if that's a real job in this game. Hang on. I swear they used to be able to do other things as well, but I guess not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't have it unlocked yet. But anyway, before I saw Turk there and got rudely interrupted, I was actually building the beginning of our new bridge. If you guys didn't see last episode, I did the same exact method, but I gave a horrible explanation, and there were people wondering what I was doing in the comment section. So I'm going to explain it one more time a little bit better than I did yesterday. Basically, the reason I'm getting a cube on its side right now is so that way it'll trick the game out into basically thinking that you're building on the world grid when actually you're building sideways. An easy example to see is if I use a staircase. You can see that the staircase is completely in line with the block, but it's sideways. So now if I put that down, it's also sideways, of course. Now, more specifically, the way we built our bridge last episode was we went over here to our walls, and we took the Lockie's Lighthouse curved wall, and as you can see, normally it is a wall, which means it's sitting upright. However, if you take the same build and you snap it to this right here, you can then do something pretty cool, where you can put it as basically a ramp. In our case, we're obviously using it as a tunnel, but you can do a lot of different things with this. You can even make like a half pipe if you're into skateboarding. So we've got our bridge started using the method that I just talked about a second ago. And as you can see from here, all you've got to do is snap onto one side and you can nudge it to the other. I know I explained this last video, but I'm sure there's going to be new people watching, and also some people were confused, like I said. The next change we're making is we're immediately swapping out the sidewalk that I used just as a temporary placeholder. And in place of it, we're throwing down brick wall number 5, which is obviously a wall. But I'm a huge fan of the brick pathway. I think it adds a lot to this place. Plus, there's bricks that actually protrude out of the wall, which makes it even more cool on the floor. Oh my goodness. And I was wondering for so long why I couldn't place any walls right here, and it's because there's a fishing spot. You can't build wherever there's a fishing spot. I totally forgot about that. I was freaking out for a second. I thought my build was done and it was glitched, but no, we are good. Let's go ahead and build this thing all the way out, and I'll see you guys when it looks a little bit better. Wow, and look at that. It is pretty flawless. There's a tiny little gap here, but that was all guesswork. I had no idea the alignment would be that good, but anyway, looks like Sunflower wants to give us something, so let's say hi to her. And wow, she gave me 2 build recipes. Wait, I swear I already have those. Wait, what? There's no way I didn't have this before. That's so weird. I don't know. Either way, not super important. Let's continue building this tunnel. And was that the last thing? Oh, yeah. Wait. I forgot about these 2 walls. I was about to say we're done with the tunnel because as you can see, it's basically done except for these 2 walls, which like I said earlier, I can't place because there's a fishing spot in the way. And as much as you guys know I would love to make a fishing rod right now, I think if you back out and rejoin, maybe the fishing spot will just go away. And loading back in, what do you know? We did not have to build a fishing rod. So let's throw up our last 2 curved walls, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, our bridge is done. I keep calling it a bridge, but it's more of like a tunnel bridge. I don't really know what the name of these things are yet, but maybe I'll get a name eventually. Either way though, looking down, you can see that on the opposite side, there's another tunnel. So this build spans a very, very far. Wow, that's like 130 meters basically to the end. And overall, I would say that this is a ginormous success. The last thing we're missing are the little details under this section, since there's a lot of gaps at the moment. Oh, okay. I like that a lot, actually. I kind of just did that on the fly, but it looks like a little bit of a drawbridge, even though, you know, you'll never be able to move this. I'm a big fan of the effect that this gives off, so this is our new entryway. Comparing it to the other side, you'll see that this other side just has this gate from the Fallout Battle Pass. Yeah, I think I like the other one more, so I'm gonna have to get the fitting right. And now we have a double drawbridge. I don't know if it's actually called a wait, what's a drawbridge? Oh, wait, no, that's not a drawbridge. This is like it's something else. I don't know what the proper word is. For now, we'll use castle door. Anyway, we have 2 castle doors, 1 on each side. I'm gonna keep these Fallout doors here just because, why not? But, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished a lot of good work in today's video of the Daily Survival series. I hope you guys enjoyed. The survival aspect of this video probably wasn't that crazy. I mean, I didn't do that many scary things. Plus, I do have the totem of return on, which if you guys are still watching the video, let me know in the comments if you think I should retire the totem of return. It would mean that 1 death means that the server actually goes bye-bye. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I feel like the high stakes nature of a hardcore series is kind of taken away if you always have a totem. So maybe I'll make some sort of rules around it. I don't know yet. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for tomorrow's episode where we are doing even more work on this project. The videos are going crazy. I appreciate all of the love. I will catch y'all later. Subscribe.